Okay, class, keep quiet. I am Julito Junior Psycho Gallardo. You can call me Teacher Joel, together with...
Hello, I'm Ray Alves, and you can call me Teacher Ren.
Okay, good morning, class.
Good morning, teachers. Good morning, classmates. I'm glad to see you again.
Okay, you can now sit down. Before we proceed to our discussion, let us have an activity. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Very good. And then, since you are ready, you must follow our classroom rules. Be kind, engage actively in class, stay focused, and think before you act. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Our activity, can you please read the instruction?
The class will be grouped into 3 groups. Each group will be given a straw with a specific quantity to make a perfect right triangle. That is using only the number of straws given without adding a straw within 2 minutes. 3 pieces for group 1, 4 pieces for group 2, and 5 pieces for group 3. After 2 minutes, they will answer some questions.
Yes. Therefore, I will going to group you into 2 groups. I will give three pieces straw for group 1, and I will give 4 pieces straw for group 2. What are you going to do, class, is I will going to challenge you. Okay? Do you know what is right triangle? Since you know what is right triangle, I am challenging you to create a perfect right triangle. Okay? Dapat walang labis, walang kulang. And then, after that, after 2 minutes, I will going to ask you a question. Are you ready? Ready na? Ready na? Aha, aha. Okay. Your timer starts now. No. Bawal siya guntingan. Okay? Kailangan gamiton lang jud ninyo kung unsa ang naay nga kuan. You only have 1 minute left.
Now,
Are you done? 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. What did you learn from the activity? You learned connecting this. Okay.
another question.
Can you make a perfect right triangle with exact straw given?
Without cutting,
Without cutting, without bending?
Without bending, no.
Okay. But can we really know what exact measure of which we can make a perfect right triangle? By how?
By using the word.
Can you please stand?
Since we're dealing with the right triangle, we can use Pythagorean theorem para mabala na ang measure sa side.
Exactly. Our topic today, class, is all about Pythagorean theorem. It's all about Pythagorean theorem. But before we proceed to our discussion, can you please read our learning objective?
At the end of the lesson, the students are expected to analyze how Pythagorean theorem is used correctly, express being prudent or being wise in decision making in the given scenario involving Pythagorean theorem, perform correctly answering the given problem involving Pythagorean theorem within 7 minutes.
Okay. Now, let's go back to our discussion. Our topic is all about Pythagorean theorem. What is Pythagorean theorem, Palakas? Do you have any idea? Okay, Pythagorean theorem, class. This is one of the fundamental idea in geometry, which focus on a right triangle. When say right triangle, ano ngayon? Very good. And states that this idea daw states that if you are going to sum the square of both sides will equal to the square of a longest side of a right triangle, which is the hypotenuse. Actually, in fact, class, this idea was used in ASEAN times, and later on clearly explained by Greek mathematician Pythagoras. Sino yung proponent ng idea na ito? Pythagoras. And since this idea was accurate talaga siya, therefore, they use in measurements, in measuring the distance, in construction, just like that, and mathematics, and even in real-life situation. Understood? It seems like you are curious about this topic. Now, let us find out how does it work pala. How does it work? Just focus in this picture, class. As you can see, there is a right triangle and A, B, and C. Because the Pythagorean theorem works in a right triangle. Okay? It works in a right triangle stated that if you are going to square down this side, A, and you are going to square this B and sum it, will equal to the hypotenuse, the third sides. And that's how A squared plus B squared is equal to C squared is formed. And this is now the formula of Pythagorean theorem. If you have a problem involving right triangle, for example, missing side, either C, either B, or either C, you must use the formula Pythagorean theorem. Very good. And class, you need to remember that C is the longest side of a right triangle, called the hypotenuse. And the A naman is the other side of a right triangle, called opposite. And the B is another side, which we called adjacent. Again, what is A? What is C? What is A? What is B? Very good. If we have a problem involving right triangle, we use the formula A squared, B squared is equal to C squared. Very good. Now, let us have an example. Example. As you can see, there is a missing side, which is what we call hypotenuse. Therefore, we need to use the formula A squared plus B squared is equal to C squared. Oh, who can answer this problem? Chris Lee? Yes? Do you think Miss Chris Lee got the correct answer? Now let's find out. X is equal to 15 units. Therefore, Miss Chris Lee got the correct answer. How to solve this, class? You just need to substitute like this. C squared is equal to A squared plus B squared, or C is equal to square root of A squared plus B squared. Therefore, the value of RA is 12. The value of RB is 9. Then, if we are going to get the hypotenuse, you just need to substitute here, then solve. 12 times 12, 144. 9 plus 9, 9 times 9, 81. Then, square both sides. Square of x squared in order for us to makuha yung 2, yung squared, mabilin na lang yung x. Therefore, square root of 225 is 15 units. Therefore, the x is 15 units. Now, let's give time to Mr. Rene to continue the discussion.
So another example, if the hypotenuse is given, 9 square root of 2, and the one side is given as well, 9. So what is the other side? So to find that, again, the formula is c squared equals a squared plus b squared. What's our c? 9 square root of 2. 9 square root of 2 squared equals a is 9 squared plus y squared. Properties of addition inequality or subtraction inequality is mag-subtract ka ng 9 squared tapos 9 square root of 2 squared minus 9 squared equals y squared. Cancel, cancel. 9 square root of 2 is 162 minus 81 is equal to y squared. 162 minus 81 is 81 equals y squared. Square root of, cancel, y equals square root of 9. So from that problem, y is 9 units. So again, the c is always the hypotenuse, which is the 9 square root of 2. 9 square root of 2, then plug in 9 as a or b, and y squared. So the answer is 9. Another example. Example number 3. In that given, from Davao crossing to Compostela, from Davao crossing to Compostela is 2/3 the distance of Davao to Maragusan. Then, how far from home to Davao to church is the distance? How far from home to Davao crossing to church is the distance? And number 2, how far from home to Maragusan to church? How far from home to Maragusan to church? First question. What is the distance between Davao crossing to Maragusan? 6? Are you sure? Aaron? Yes, in front. No. It's okay. So it means to say from Davao to Compostela, Maragusan is 8 kilometers. Yes, 8 kilometers. So the question is, how far daw from home to Davao to church? How far from home to Davao to church? Which is, ang Davao to Compostela is 2/3 the distance of Maragusan from Davao. So the question is, what is the distance of Davao to Compostela? If 2/3 yung distance from Davao to Maragusan, what is its distance? 8. Diba? May 8 tayo. But 8 is 2/3 the distance of 8. 2/3 the distance of 8. So it means to say 2/3. If 8, i-divide natin ng 3 times 2 is equal to that distance. So what's the answer? What's the answer? 5.33. Right? 5.33. So 5.33, the distance from Davao to Compostela, that's the distance. So the question is, how far from Davao to church is the distance? Home to Davao to church. Home to Davao, what's the distance? 6 kilometers and 5.33 and plus 1. So the answer is 12.33. See the other. From home to Maragusan to church. So if 2/3 distance of 8, 2/3 of 8 is 5.33, what's 1/3 of 8? 2. 1/3 of 8 is 2.67. So 2.67 plus, so 2.67 from Maragusan to Compostela, right? Plus 10 plus 1 kilometer is equal to 13.67, right? So this is the answer. $12.33. This one. And another is 13.67. So balik tayo sa question. Which of the two is mas malapit na route kaysa sa iba? Is it route 1 or route 2? Route 1 because, yes, 12.33. So another example. Example number 4. The given is A to C distance is 10 square root of 2 kilometer. A to C distance. So A to C distance is square root of 10 square root of 2 kilometer. A to D is congruent to D C distance. A to D is equal to D to C distance. E to F is twice the distance of BC. E to F, sorry, nalagay dahil 20 kilometer. Another one is first question is, how far is from B to A to D to F? How far daw from B to A to D to F? Second question, how far from B to A to D to E? And third question, how far from B to C to D to F and B to C to D to E? First is, intindihin natin kung ano yung missing sides. Based sa first triangle, ano yung given? Yes, given ang A to C, which is 10 square root of 2. Right? So, given siya. Halimbawa, dyan. 10 square root of 2. Another one, what's given? B to C, which is 10. So, how to find the missing side? How to find? From C squared equals A squared plus B squared, what's C? 10 square root of 2. Then, ang A squared is, so 10. So, it means to say that 10 square root of 2 squared equals 10 squared plus B squared, which is B squared is A to B. And then, this is 200. 10 squared of 2 squared is 200. Then 10 squared is 100 minus 100 minus 100 equals B squared. Cancel, cancel. Then 200 minus 100 is 100 equals B squared. Para matanggal yung B squared, square both sides. Cancel. B equals square root of 100. 10. So it means to say 10. So, A to B distance and B to C are equal. 10 kilometers and 10 kilometers. Another one. If A to F is 20 kilometers and F to D is 20 square root of 2 kilometers, how or what is the distance of D to E? Anyone? Yes, Angelica? Again, if A to F is 20 kilometers and D to F is 20 square root of 2 kilometers, what is the distance of D to E? Yes, Chrisley? Sige, we'll try to answer, but yeah, try. I'll help. No, try.
Dito ito rin po.
D to E. Write the formula first. So, this is the answer. So, from D to E is 20. Di ba? May triangle na ganyan. 20 dito, 20 din dito, tapos 20 square root of 2. It means to say that D to E is equal, the distance is equal to the distance of E to F which is 20 kilometers. So the answer is, that's the answer. The question is, first question, how far is from, enumerate natin, how far from B to E to D to F? 10 plus 5 square root of 2 plus 20 square root of 2 is 10 square root of 2 is 14.14. Half of AC is 5 square root of 2, which is 7.07. That's why 10 plus 7.07, 10 plus 7.07, ang 28.28 kilometer is 20 square root of 2, which is 20 square root of 2 is 28.28 kilometers. So, that's it. 10 plus 7.07 plus 28.28 kilometers equals to 45.35, which is equal sad in BCDF. BCDF because 5 square root of 2 or 7.07 kilometers, same sa kabila, then 20 square root of 2, same din sa D to F. So the answer is 45.35 kilometers. And the other one, BAD to E. BAD to E. So 10 plus 7.07 plus 20. 20. So the answer is 37.07 kilometers, which is same sa B to A to D, B to C to D to E. B to C to D to E. So, they're same. So, did you get the point of Pythagorean theorem? So, to proceed, any questions or clarifications before anything else? So, again, what is our formula? Yes, this is the formula. So if we have 8 again, or we have 10 kilometer na distance, if the question is what is the 1/5 distance of 10? 1/5 distance of 10. Yes, 2. Because 10 divided by 5 is 2. Times 1, 2. Yes, that's correct. So to continue, let's do another activity. To be by Sir Joel.
Okay, class. Let us have another activity. Can you please read the instruction?
The class is divided into three groups. Answer collaboratively to the group given without application of problem with 7 minutes. After, teacher will randomly move for the presentation.
Okay.
So in that given,
So in this given, from place A to board exam venue is 7/10 distance of A to B. The question is, if I will go from home to board exam venue, which way I would choose and why? The second, if 1 liter of gasoline is equal to 2 kilometer distance covered, how many liters of gasoline I do need? Third, if 1 liter of gas is equal to 99 pesos, how much will I spend back and forth? If I did choose from home to Kanokaton to place A to board exam venue route, am I in a wise decision and why? Comparing the different route, how much will I spend less back and forth? Okay. Three groups. Three groups. Okay.
lilibelan nyo ng kung ano ang given na ano ang kailangan hanapin based on the triangle. So, it is given from B to Tagum. There is no distance from Tagum to Mako. Also, there is no distance from A to B or, yes, from A to B.
In this activity class, you need to use your critical thinking, whether you decide is much better or not.
Also, you will complete this within 7 minutes. Based on our learning objective.
Are you done?
Again ha, after I, the teacher, will randomly pick who will report the finished work in front.
Here is the board exam venue, 7/10. If I will go from if I will go from home to board exam venue,
Which route will I choose? So there are different routes.
there are
From home to Kanukutan to Tagum or from home to Mako to Tagum. And another one, either from Tagum to B or from Tagum to A to board exam.
what?
So the question is, which route am I in the right decision and why?
Two minutes left. Ngayon na siya, guys. Ngayon na siya. Ang pangutanaan is, not, kung ikaw daw, na may kung diri point, may point diri Ang pangutanaan na is, asa ang mas best na decision? Whether diri ba or diri
Tapos ano ba ito?
Number 2. If 1 liter of gasoline is equal to 2 kilometer covered, how many liter of
Number 2.
Ay, nadadari.
Ano siya?
Sa kada item yan, ngayon na lang.
Una first, you will find the exact distance of each way, of each route. And then, in each distance, di ba, number 2, how, if 1 liter of gasoline is equal to kilometer distance, how much liter of gasoline? So, every route kung ano ang distance ba, and then you will find how many liter of gasoline will you use.
Time check, 29 seconds left. 5, 24, 23, 22, 21. Time's up. Okay. Who will present? Can
So from group 1,
group 1?
12%.
Aaron, can you
Or I
please
will choose.
present your answer?
Group 2. Okay.
So good morning everyone. So this is the work of group one. And then based on the question, the number one, if based on our group, if we will go from home to board exam venue, which way we choose and why? So we choose the from home going to Mako, Tago to the board exam because it's only 58.6 kilometer, unlike from home to Kalukutan, it's 64.6. And then, if 1 liter of gasoline is equal to 2 kilometer now distance, how many liters of gasoline we do need? Because we from the number one, our answer is 58.6, and then we are going to divide it by 2, which is the 2 kilometer distance. So that we get the 29.3 liter of gas ang mga cover distance. And then for the third question, if 1 liter of gas is equal to 99 pesos, if ang isa ka litro daw sa gasolina is 99, so since amo magasto nga gasolina, ay amo magasto nga liters of gasoline which is 29.3, so we multiply it by 99, so we get 5,800 pesos amo ang magasto back and forth na siya. And then for the fourth question, if we did choose from home to Kanukutan to place A to board exam venue route, we are in wise decision. Why? Of course, dili, since ang gipili man is from home Mako, we made a decision nga mo nang piliin na mo kay mas duol siya unlike that nga route. And then for the fifth question, comparing the different route, how much will I spend last back and forth? So since among gibuhat diri ang liters niya, magasto na nga kuan nga liters, if gipili na mo itong other nga road, which is from home to Kanukutan, we get a 6,394 ang magasto. And then, minusan na mo siya sa muang gipili nga road, which is the from home to Mako, Tago, which is the 5,800. So makakuha mi og 594 plus na spend. Thank you.
Group 2.
So number one, if I go from home to board exam venue, which way I would choose and why? I would choose gikan sa home Mako Ilocos. It would ang total kilometer niya is 58.6 kilometer man. And if 1 liter of gasoline is equal to 2 kilometers distance covered, how many liters of gasoline I need? So, di ba, so 58.6 kilometers man siya gikan sa home, padulong sa venue, then gamito na maunod na mong pili, i-divide naman siya sa 2, so we get 29.3 liters of gas. Tapos, if 1 liter of gas is equal to 99 pesos, how much will I spend back and forth? So, since 29.3 liters of gas man, then i-times naman siya sa 99 pesos. So, we get 2,900 times 2 kay back and forth na siya. So, we get 5,800 pesos. Go, back and forth na siya. Then, if I did choose from home to Kanukutan to place A to board exam venue, am I in a wise decision and why? You're not in a wise decision po. And yes, you are not. Kaya, of course, mas dali nun siya pag bagyan nun siya sa mga. And so number 5, comparing the different root. How much will I spend less back and forth if I did choose the shorter? So, i-minus lang na kang 600, ay diba, times na to. Kung i-times na to, 5, since back and forth, hindi ko. So, i-times na to. But 50, yes, 0.6. I-times na to sa 2, tapos kuha ko na to ang distance dali. I-times na to, so we get 6,394, i-minus na to sa 5,800, so we get 500. Oh,
Very good.
Very good.
You get the correct.
So, this is the solution of the activity. So, 30 ang distance from A to B, and 15 ang Y. 15 ang Y, then so this is the whole distance. 18 kilometers, 30 kilometers, 15 kilometers, and so this is the answer of everything, the question, back and forth. So this is the less I spend, and the best, shall I say, best distance is from, yes, that's correct, from Kanukutan to Maku to Tagum to B to board exam. And because you did understand our activity and our lesson, so let's proceed to performance task. Your performance task is a reflection journal and answering the given problem again. So in reflection journal, first, to answer the question, what prior knowledge you have before the topic was discussed? Second question, what best learning you did learn from Pythagorean theorem and how Pythagorean theorem is being applied? The third question is, in yourself, how will you apply Pythagorean theorem in real life? The second part 2 is answering the problem given. In the diagram, so the given is from bridge to Santo Tomas is, from bridge distance to crossing is 3/5 the distance of Santo Tomas to the bridge. And Sweetheart House to Kapalong distance is 4:5 the distance from Tagum to Kapalong. Question number 1, what route is the shortest distance? Number 2, what route is the longest distance? Number 3, if Albert chose the route from his house to bridge to crossing to Kapalong to his sweetheart's house, is it the wisest decision and why? 4, comparing the shorter distance onto the longer one, what is the difference of their distance? Question number 5, if every kilometer covers a 1 liter gasoline and is 99 pesos per liter, how much did I spend less than? Support your answer. So, this is the diagram of that. And for the rubrics, the criteria for, the rubrics for this is, una, there is accuracy, applied learning attitude, life relevance, and prudent attitude. So first, we'll read you the excellent one. All throughout, embody being correct, exact in reasoning, in applied learning attitude, all throughout shows knowledge applied in real life, not just remembering or memorizing concept. In life relevance, all throughout shows being practicality, balancing life, reality, and the last one is prudent attitude. All throughout shows being wise in decision making, choosing what choice is the best. And don't worry for this because we will send this to your group chat. Yes. And maybe 2 weeks from now, we will collect the product or the output of your performance. And that's conclude our discussion. Thank you and good morning.